What's going on, guys? It's Ricky with TechBot Solutions. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. My name's Ricky. I have a small community called TechBot Solutions. We have a little bit over 90,000 members within our trading community. And if you've ever wanted to surround yourself with like-minded individuals and you want to be a part of a free networking community, click that third link in the description. We have a little bit over 90,000 members within our free Facebook group. And then feel free to click the first link on the top pinned post once you get accepted to the group, and you will have access to our private TechBot Solutions group chat, which is also free as well. For all those that want to work with me on a daily basis and want access to my video lesson library, so you actually get the option of actually working with me, that's the first link in the description. But that is not what today's video is about. Today's video is, first of all, this is not my account. This is not my account. This is my little sister's account. I've made follow-up videos. I made a video last month. I made a video talking about the first month as well. So I've been kind of just keeping track, keeping you guys up to date with the overall progress of this account. And I'm really happy to say that, again, month to date, she grew it a little bit over 40%. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is that her account looks like. So this is for my little sister. I've made a video with her. It was actually a pretty popular video on my YouTube channel. Again, I think nearly 200,000 views. And the really cool thing about this video, or the really cool thing about her, is that she pretty much trades what it is that I trade. And that's, I need to be completely honest, right? With that understanding, every time that I take a position, I have my private group. So, right, that's my Learn, Plan, Profit group. I talk about what I see value in and why. And then once I'm done with my morning calls, I text my little sister and I'm like, hey, I'm taking a position here. This is my entry, this is my exit, and this is why. And the really cool thing about that is that, you know, she's able to do her own due diligence, and she can choose to take a position or not. She doesn't take a position on everything that I choose to take a position on, and that's the really cool thing about it. I don't personally use Robinhood. I use TD Ameritrade. You guys, can see my trades day after day. If you guys follow me on Instagram, the link is down below. You guys can see that we've been doing pretty well, right? I've been able to break over $3,000 profit week after week. We've had an amazing start to Monday, right? A little bit over 1K profit. And the really cool thing about what it is that we do is that all we do is focus on consistency. Me or the people that I mentor or see over, I never recommend trading any penny stocks, anything that's being manipulated, any forms of pump and dumps. We focus on two patterns. Those are ascending uptrend patterns and horizontal patterns. And the really cool thing about this is, so I personally don't use Robinhood at all. I used to, like when I used to film like older videos, I used to use Robinhood, but I also had my Fidelity account as well that had a little bit over 25K. Now all I use is my TD Ameritrade account. I still use my Fidelity from time to time, but ultimately that's not really like, I don't touch any other account other than my TOS. So you guys could see my trades like live. I've made numerous videos for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit. You guys always have access to my videos during our morning calls when we speak at market open. And you guys can see that that's the brokerage that it is that I use. The really cool thing, so let me make this transition real quick. The really cool thing about what it is that she's showing is, whoa, I'm still going on the background over here. I just wanted to show you guys what her account looks like. Can you guys see it? Yeah, okay. So this is it, and then let me go ahead and play it for you. So this is month over month. I had her do a quick little recording for me, so you can see the past week. Actually, I want to pause it here, or can I? Okay, you can see your order to buy 74 shares of X was executed at $34.89, and then if you guys saw, she ended up selling her position at a better price point, or a little bit sooner than I ended up covering a part of my profit. So let me see if it showed where she ended up covering her position. So that shows the 1 day a little bit over $100 profit, limit buy. This actually just shows the limit order. So it shows that she got filled. But overall, I mean, if you guys follow her on Instagram, and this is what I wanted to talk about. Let me put this back. I filmed a couple videos with her when I first introduced her to like my YouTube followers and stuff like that. And right away, just because she's a young lady, and I mean, I have a pretty sister, right? And there was a lot of like aggressive comments that made me feel uncomfortable and made her feel uncomfortable. A lot of weird people also found her on Instagram without me even promoting her and started sending her just like uncomfortable messages. And because of that, you guys have seen that I've been doing these follow-up videos, but unfortunately, because of these comments, I've spoken to my parents about it, and it's just not the type of exposure that I want to have for my little sister, especially at such a young age. I wanted to ask you guys. So I wanted to ask you guys, like, my little sister is right now considering like what university, like she's still in high school and she's considering what university she wants to attend. I'm telling her that it would be possibly a good idea for her, again, we're originally from California, for her to come, study in Arizona because she was going to have me to be able to, and she's studying business, right? Business marketing. And the really cool thing about that is that I think that I can be a positive catalyst in her success by being able to have her to work for me and providing her real world experience. And the other incentive that I wanted to have is like, hey, you're going to be able to trade with me if you wanted to every single morning as well. And you're just, completely surrounded by, just motivation. The thing that I wanted to ask you guys is I'm going to get into it, like what she did to grow her account. It's the same things that I focus on: ascending uptrend patterns, horizontal patterns. We don't focus on any penny stocks and no pump and dumps, nothing like that. And if you guys can, her goal on a weekly basis is 5% growth. If I'm not mistaken, her first 2 weeks when she started, she did not hit her goal. One thing that she did very well is, first of all, you guys also have to take into consideration that when I take a position, I sometimes get in a little bit too early, so then when I go and tell her and she does her own due diligence and then she actually ends up taking a position, usually almost like 90% of the time, she ends up getting at a much better price point than I do. Usually also when it comes down to a sell, she ends up getting out at a much better sell point than I do as well. So overall, with percentage growth, I think she does very well with that. She doesn't take as many positions as I do within a weekly period, which I think should provide an open, like really open your mind. If you guys have $1,000 in your Robinhood account, or starting with that specific kind of like account, 1,000, 3,000, 5,000, whatever it is, that is proof to show that you can grow your account without having to trade all these stocks that are being manipulated. Just solely focusing on quality picks and understanding what it is that you're investing in that's actively trending up, or that is that showing signs of growth. And obviously she has me that telling her what it is that I'm trading and why. But so do all of you. I make a video every single day on YouTube. I never encourage anyone to take a position based on my opinion, but I provide exposure, right, for what it is that I see value in, and you could use that concept to use as a reference for whatever stocks are in your watch list. And what I wanted to ask you is, I think it would be not only a blessing to her, right, my little sister, not only to our overall trading community to have a young lady that can actually, there's no question that this market for investing in the stock market is a male-dominated market, right? We have Laura, we have Pam or Janet. What's going on, Janet? So we have a lot of young ladies, right, that are part of our trading community in this male-dominated kind of market. And all I want to ask you guys is, I don't think, especially for young individuals, people that are younger than me, that I think my little sister can work very well with, because she's going to be going to school and because of everything that she's going to be doing. I think it would be an amazing opportunity for her to actually join us and be a part of TechBot Solutions, and to be an active member, for her to have her own YouTube channel, for her to be making like just even once a week follow-up videos on her overall account growth, or maybe if she took a red trade, she talks about her experience, and having someone that's not just me, because again, I want to make sure that we provide, that we provide information to the masses. And I feel like with my style of trading, although I feel like I try to simplify things as easy as possible, my account size, I've been doing this challenge, right, from the beginning of January, growing my TD Ameritrade account from $5,000 to $25,000. By the end of the week, I will be there. And after I grow over $25,000, I don't know what to do after that, because after I start trading with over $25,000, not a lot of people get to do that. But if I can have someone like my little sister that's trading off a Robinhood account that starts with about $1,000, she started with $1,500, and being able to grow her account on a consistent basis, again, just focusing on percentage growth, then I think that she can work very well and act as a form of motivation for a lot of young individuals. But there's this huge negative connotation, I think, this glass ceiling, that because she's a young, attractive young lady, a lot of people they're like, oh, a girl. And then they comment like, I know, I've been there, I've been young, and you comment like funny things. All I want to ask you guys is, if you guys think that would be a good idea. I would love to have her here, and I would love to, be able to hopefully guide her in the right direction. But I also need to have your guys' support, and that's all I want to ask for. So, and I know that this is completely that has nothing to do with it, but I really want to convince my little sister. So if this video I know is going to do well just because of the topic and the title and all that stuff. So when it comes down to having my little sister, move on over to Arizona and working with TechBot Solutions, if this video can get over 5K likes, so 5,000 likes, I will do everything in my power to try to motivate her to actually move out here by midsummer, to actually start working with us and to start uploading videos on a weekly basis for her overall account growth. I want to ask you guys if that's something that you think that you guys would like to be a part of. Be sure to click that like button, and if you guys want to comment down below some form of motivation to encourage her, again, something that's not so demeaning or that subjugates her because she's a young lady. I think she could really act as a huge form of motivation for a lot of young individuals, especially those that are in high school that are looking to get started and invest in the stock market. And I think because she is in a kind of stage that she can work well with those people, I think that she can be a great mentor once she kind of gets going. Obviously, she's not going to be there right now, but having me to guide her in the right direction, I just want to make sure that overall, like, right now she's doing well. There's no question about that. I want you guys to be completely honest, right? She's doing well because she has me and our trading community, and she has me to guide her in the right direction. So for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, I'm always talking about everything it is that I see value in and the positions that I'm taking. So obviously there's a direct correlation with that, right? Same thing with my little sister. She has me because, or she does well because she also has me to guide her in the right direction. But it's her the one that's taking action. It's her the one that's actually growing her account. And that's the thing that I want for each and every single one of you. But I want to make sure that we have a general understanding of the mutual respect that we have to have for one another. So there is, I think, one other thing that I wanted to show you guys. No, I don't have it. Gee willikers, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about something very simple about, you guys can watch the video. It should almost be popping up, I think, under recommended videos. It shows like how to grow your account like over 40% within 1 month. She grew her account over 40% last month. And then, that's when she was, I think she was at like 2,000, like 2,200, something like that. And then now when it comes down to overall, at her current stage, a little bit past April, she's up a little bit over 43.13% month over month. And if you do the math, it's a little bit over 10% month over month. Her goal is anywhere from around 10% that I have with her. And again, we minimize overall positions. We focus on quality trades. And let's see. All right, I just wanted to see what. Yeah, and Randall, I 100% agree. So Randall says, dude, she's probably doing a lot better than a lot of us newbies. And there's no question about that. Like you just have to ask yourself, like, have you grown your account 40% in the past month? And if you haven't, then her account growth month over month for the past 2 months, which isn't, extremely consistent, but it's somewhat consistent, can build her confidence to like, hey, if she wants to then invest $5,000 and continues to have this account growth of about 40%, just think about the overall dollar value that she can start making at age 18, right? Being able to make about $2,000 to $3,000 a month just by being able to trade, invest in the stock market. But it's because she's been able to prove to herself that she can grow her account. I funded her account $1,500. So I told her, you're not going to take any bad trades. You're going to trade only quality picks. And yeah, it's something very simple, right? So let's see. So Miguel, it says, so is the title clickbait or is or will you actually be talking about growing your Robinhood account? No, it's very simple. So it's not that it's clickbait or anything like that. It's that how do you grow your Robinhood account? How am I growing my TD Ameritrade account? You guys can see I talk about every single position before I actually take the position. What is it that I do? I focus on ascending uptrend patterns. I don't focus on pump and dumps. I focus on patterns that are continuously growing and I actually understand them. I try to minimize the overall positions that I take day after day and overall week after week. So if you can do the same thing, what's the difference of having a TD Ameritrade account or having a Robinhood account? I feel like there's a huge negative connotation for those that do have Robinhood. First of all, Robinhood is not the best brokerage. We all know that, right? It has some form of delay, and the execution for when you get in at a price point and when you get out isn't the best. There's no question about that. But if you're just getting started to not have to pay commissions and to be able to actually trade without no commissions, I think it's one of the best brokerages out there if you focus on consistently growing your account. And that's the thing that I feel like, why do so many people say that Robinhood is one of the worst accounts over there, out there, or if you're using Robinhood that you're not good? Because there's a huge amount of people usually that use Robinhood that are beginners. There's no question about that. So obviously if they're beginners, they're not going to be doing very well. But that's where we come into play. That's where I think that I can act as a catalyst in my overall trading community, the free one, right, as well, TechBot Solutions. Or if you want to join Learn, Plan, Profit and working with us on a daily basis, then I would love to assist you. And that's really just it. I just wanted to remind you guys that it's not just myself that is growing my account week after week or month over month, or even the people within the part of that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, right? I mean, we can go here, and then we can go here, and then we can go to the Learn, Plan, Profit group, and we can go to the profit section, right? We can see that it's not just the people within Learn, Plan, Profit. It's not just myself. This is all today, right? So all the people making money as of today that are part of my, Learn, Plan, Profit group, 10% week after week. Today, a little bit over 2.3%. And that's what it's all about. Again, focusing on the 1 to 2 to 3% days, if that's what it comes down to. Focusing on the 5%, 10% swing trades for the overall week. That makes sense. I feel like so many people are so again, Maylon making a little bit over $217 profit. All these people, again, what is it that they're doing well? They're focusing on quality trades. They're not focusing on pump and dumps. They're not focusing on what everyone else is trading. They're focusing on overall account growth. If you could see, the average account growth is about 5 to 10% within our Learn, Plan, Profit group. And why is that? Is it because we're doing something special? No, we're just focusing on quality trades that are growing our account week after week. And that is just it. Same with tech. We had an amazing talk today. For those that are part of Learn, Plan, that are part of TechBot Solutions, I joined in the live chat. Me, Lupo, and Ferris, we did an amazing job talking about and just reminding people how important it is to trade quality patterns, to not trade all these pump and dumps and all these stocks that are being manipulated because of all this high-end potential that they offer. That's all BS. If you don't understand the pattern, if you don't understand the investment, then don't take advantage of that set opportunity. TOPS is an exact example of something that you want to avoid. A strong descending pattern that easily gets manipulated when there's a huge rush of volume. That is something that I want to consistently stay away from. Yes, it does sometimes offer some slight intraday high-end potential, but the potential for profit does not outweigh the potential for loss. And that's why I choose to not take advantage of that set opportunity. And that's... So how long did it take for her to grow her account by 100%? So it took her 2 months. I funded her account $1,500 on Robinhood, and then we talked about it. I also made a post on Instagram. 1 month later, she was up a little bit over, I want to say up a little bit over like $2,200 profit. I made a video on it, and that video did pretty well. And then now I'm just doing a follow-up video. And all I wanted to ask you guys, if you guys think that it would be a good, I'm no longer using Robinhood, but I know a lot of our members are, and I would like to have a really, I would like to have, my little sister to potentially lead that group. Someone, not even my little sister, but just to have someone to kind of follow as they're growing their account and what's working for them. Because I'm not actively using Robinhood, right? Well, I don't use it at all. I just follow up with her overall for her overall account. And it's usually on a daily basis. And that's really just it. So I think that, when it comes down to wanting to grow your account, you guys just need to take a step back and really realize that, hey, it's not that difficult to not trade pump and dumps. Do that. Try to focus on taking less positions a week. So before you take a position, just ask yourself, do you understand the pattern and do you understand the potential for profit outweighs the potential for loss? If you don't, then don't take the position, right? You worked very hard for your money. Make sure that it works very hard for you. So Admon, your comments are appearing on this feed. Not too sure. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Ricky? I've been really busy. I know I didn't see you in the morning live stream. So do you go long-term in your investments at all? No, we do short-term swing trading, something that we really focus on within the Learn, Plan, Profit group. And for all those that are part of Learn, Plan, Profit, so right here in the little chat, you guys can comment. Like, we focus on short-term swing trades. Sometimes they're maybe one-day swing trades, so you just hold it for 1 day, so it doesn't count as a day trade. So as you can see, I'm still under the PDT rule because I've been under 25K with my TOS account that I've been growing, and same thing with my little sister. Same thing with a lot of people within the Learn, Plan, Profit group and overall TechBot Solutions. You don't need to avoid the PDT rule to grow your account. It's because you're trying to take advantage of every opportunity that you're not becoming very micro-focused. And that's what I'm here to remind you guys about. So Yeah, so Harley was supposed to be doing like the Robinhood account. He's been pretty busy with like work and school. So I mean, I'm still going to be working on with him, but I think it'd be great not just to have one individual, but for me to be able to like, encourage a large number of individuals that are using Robinhood that I think that are, can act as positive like role models that are growing their accounts. I think that would be actually much more attractive. So, all right. Very well put, Ricky. Appreciate that. Thank you. I like it. I like it. So Ricky jumps into Forex. Nope, I do not trade Forex. I do not trade binary options. I only trade stocks. Stocks and ETFs. That's all I trade. So if you guys see any fake accounts, people promoting that, they're using my name and they're trying to sell you something about another market, nope, not me. The only groups that I have are the links down below. Learn, Plan, Profit. That's my private course group that I work with every single day at Market Open, and then you have access to video lesson library. We're actually having a promo today. So for the first, until the end of tomorrow at around 10 a.m., you guys can use promo code BOOM, so BOOM, and you will save $40 off the Learn, Plan, Profit course. You can click and you'll learn a little bit more about it. The second link is for the Flipping Reels lesson library, and the third link is the the free Tech Fund Solutions community of over 90,000 members. But that is really just it. I'll focus on being the Robinhood God. What's going on, man? Nope, Ryan, I agree. The semester is almost over. I 100% agree. Promo code BOOM. Thank you. Appreciate that. So yeah, but that is it. I just wanted to make a fun little video talking about kind of like, what has led to our success, and I think somewhat the exciting news. If we can get enough encouragement to, motivate my little sister that, there's not going to be so much like foul like language that's going to be used if she starts making YouTube videos. I would love to have her to start making YouTube videos, to start sharing, and keeping track of her overall experience or account growth. I think that would be something that would be really cool to see, not only from my account, but from other people that are also doing pretty well. So hopefully you guys agree, and if you guys do, we'd appreciate the thumbs up. But yeah, that's really just it. I actually wanted to share a new song with you guys that someone within our group ended up direct messaging me today. I think it was via Instagram. Okay, Google, play. I think it might say a bad word. I'm sorry. Bring that ass back like a boom, 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 boom. Because I always say boom, boom, boom. So they actually shared this song with me. It's actually pretty cool. So thank you guys again so much. I hope that you guys all have an amazing Monday. It's been an amazing start to the week. Let's make sure that we start and continue to focus on this overall quality. Continue working hard. Continue following your dreams. Let your passion be what drives your success. And like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note. Take it easy, team. We have to do the money dance. I almost forgot. I'm so bad. I'm so awkward. All right. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow when I go live.